Praise the Lord. Today is special. Today is very special because I'm going to share um, a testimony that I believe will help you, my personal testimony. The snake that kill women in marriages. The snake that kill women in marriages. I have seen three other people talk about this particular demonic snake. I had an encounter with it and it almost took my life. So I want to use this video and help a lot of people, especially women in their marriages. You wonder why some women die before their time in marriages. We are going to expose that snake today. I read something in the book of First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 9. It was in that edition. Go and listen to the video down there on my page. You get some details. But that video, I couldn't really go into details because of time. So I just wanted to do another video, like a continuation, where that video is explained better. He said we should not test the Lord as some of them did and were killed by snakes. I had the encounter with that snakes. I've seen two people talk about it. The first one, pastors. A pastor talked about how he was arguing with his wife, tough argument, and he said that he always allowed the woman to win. But on that particular occasion, he was like, "No, I'm not letting you have your way. We're gonna trash this out." And they were just arguing with each other. And all of a sudden, the Lord opened his eyes and he saw this black snake. He said it was black, coming from the window, was just rolling into the house, and he was just looking at it because he could see it. He thought the wife could see it, but the wife was just arguing. He was looking at it like, "What is this? What is this?" And the Lord spoke to him and said, "That is what is entering your house. This argument you people are having is releasing that in your house. And when that gets into your house, it's going to buy somebody, it's going to destroy something." Immediately, he said he just stopped the argument. He went down on his knees and we just said to the woman, "You're right, you win. Yeah, you're correct. No, whatever. No, you're not getting out of this. We're going to do this." I said, "No, dear, whatever you say is okay. Yes, you win, you win." That snake, today both of them are still together, both of them are alive. He realized it and went down. He humbled himself. The wife should have, but she didn't see it. He was the one that saw it. Then I know of another situation. The woman said she just ran out of the toilet and she was screaming, "Black snake!" There was a big black snake in the kitchen and in the toilet. And the husband said he was in the living room with some of his staff and it was like snakes. She almost ran naked into the living room. There I saw a big black snake. It's in the toilet, their personal toilet in their bedroom. So the man went there with the staff. They didn't see any snake. They looked around. They didn't see any snake. At the end of the day, no snake. She refused to use that toilet ever again because she saw the big black snake. Today, that woman is dead and buried. The man has moved on with his life, remarried. This black snake is real. Some people see it and if you see it, you are supposed to humble yourself, bow. She didn't humble herself, never humbled herself, still arguing with the man, fighting with the man till she was beaten and she's dead today. Now, okay, let me talk one more couple. There was this couple. The man said the couple, they were arguing, fighting. They were arguing, and the man was the one. They were not even Christians. They were not Christian. They were not born again. And the man said he saw the snake because the wife have had me share my testimony and other people's testimony stories like I am sharing now. So she told the husband about that. Whenever we are arguing this, my pastor wife said we release demonic. There's this snake that goes around that if you're not careful, it's going to kill one member of the family, one member of the marriage. And the man said, so there was this incident, they were arguing. I mean, literally, this husband and wife were arguing. And it was a man that saw the snake. The man that was not a believer saw the snake. And it was like, whoa. He told his wife, "I saw the snake. This snake, I saw big black snake. I saw it." This thing is real. Then let me tell you my story. Oh, I pray I have time for this. My story was like, I'm a pastor's wife here, Pastor Evelyn David. I'm married to an amazing man of God. Of course, we have our issues, we have our disagreement, we have like every couple. Then there was this one, whenever we have issues, I would just fold up, not talk to him for a while. Then later, we apologize to each other. But this particular, I was so angry that the Sunday, we had the argument on Saturday. So on Sunday, we're supposed to go to church. I said, I'm not going. I said, I'm not going to church with my husband because I don't want to hear him preach. What is he going to preach to me? He has already pissed me off. I don't want to hear his sermon. Don't want to hear his sermon. He has nothing to tell me. That was my attitude. So on Sunday morning, everybody was getting dressed to go to church. I refused to get dressed and go to church. I was still lying on the bed. And my husband got dressed. The whole family, they went, Honey, are you not going? I said, I'm not going. I'm not going. Ah, he left me, went to church with the family. And my mind was like, are you going to sit at home, woman of God? Ah. So I got up, I got dressed. I went to a church not too far from our place, attended service there. Thought I was going to hide myself. But at the end of the day, some people still knew me and were greeting me. Oh, Pastor Mrs. And I felt bad. I was like, ooh, I wonder what they are thinking. Why didn't I go to my own church? But no, I went home. They closed earlier than us. So I went home before my husband came back. Immediately they came back. I've already put on elsewhere. I was lying on the bed. So when they came back, I heard the car coming in. Immediately they entered. He came to the bedroom. Woman of God, how are you? I know it was being sarcastic, but I didn't care. Woman of God, how are you? What's going on? And at the end of the day, I was like, oh, no problem. I was service. I hope you didn't tell people I'm sick because I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I just didn't want to go to church. So he left the room. Immediately, my husband stepped out of that room. I started feeling sweaty. I was just sweating. I couldn't breathe properly. It was as if my blood pressure went skyrocketed. I just didn't know what was wrong with me. I started screaming. I started screaming. My husband came in. What's wrong with me? I said, I don't know. Just take me to the hospital. I don't know. Something's wrong with me. And it's a man of God started praying. I said, this man, please take me to the hospital. Don't let me die like this. Please take me to the hospital. And my husband was out. He called a pastor friend, Pastor Ben, aware of blessed memory, an amazing man of God. He called Pastor Ben, and Pastor Ben was on the phone. I was like, Pastor Ben just said, man of God, I saw you. I saw a big black snake going around you and your wife. What's going on? I said, man of God, it's my wife. I don't know what's wrong with her. Please come immediately. And this man of God just came back from church, was meditating while his wife was cooking, and he ran down to her. He took his car, drove down to our place. When he got to our place, I was almost stark naked. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know I was even almost stark naked. I was not conscious of myself. And the man of God looked at me and laid his hand upon me and prayed for me. Immediately he prayed for me. I saw colored. I can remember this. I saw color, purple, blue, black. I saw colored. I went under the power of God. When I woke up, I was in the living room lying on the chair. I was like, what am I doing in the living room? The last memory I had was I was on the bed calling out for my husband. I was on the bed, in the bedroom, calling out for my husband. And now I'm in the living room, almost half naked. I was like, what's going on here? And the man of God looked at me. I can never forget. This man of God literally saved my life. Up to tomorrow, I remember the advice he gave me, and I continue to live by it. He said, woman of God, I've told you, no matter what your husband do, don't take it personally. Don't do, I heard, your husband told me you didn't go to church. You didn't go to church? Is it your husband you're angry with or God? What is going on here? Why did you allow the devil to do that? I said, Pastor, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, I was just angry. He said, no. Look what happened. I saw a snake. And God delivered me. That snake didn't kill me. But I know other women that died and didn't come out to be telling this story. So, my dear sister, there is a real snake that will go after people that test their king, test their Lord, test their husband. Don't do that. Don't test your Lord. Your husband is your Lord. Don't test him. I'm going to disrespect him. He does not deserve respect. He does not deserve respect. Still respect him, because if you don't, remember his Lord. He's your Lord and your King in that marriage. It's your Lord and your King. The time is up. Sometimes when this video is, it's at least you have time. I can talk for 30 minutes and you guys will be so amazed. But, downloading it, there's also stuff like that. So, guys, thank you for listening. Get this testimony. God will not allow snake to enter your marriage. Stop the fighting. Stop the argument. Stop the disrespect, the grumbling. Please stop it. Let's save our marriages. God bless you. I love you. Like, share, forward to somebody. Help me on YouTube. And God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you guys.